This is the Metal Queens podcast. Welcome to another episode of the MQP. I'm Steve Richards. This is the podcast where we celebrate the fiercest women in rock and metal, artists who are breaking barriers, owning the stage, and inspiring fans across the globe. Today, we go to Italy and joined by a powerhouse vocalist and musician, Ira Green. You may remember her stunning performance of and I mean stunning, badass of Led Zeppelin's Black Dog on The Voice of Italy, which racked up millions of views and turned heads worldwide. Since then, she's toured across Europe, self-produced music, released powerful albums. She's got another one coming. We'll talk about that. So welcome, Ira Green, to the Metal Queens podcast.
Hi, thank you for letting me be here.
Yeah, she's busy at work on the fourth album. We'll talk about that coming up. You grew up in
Yeah,
Naples, Ira, with parents who loved rock music. Tell us about the
yeah.
earliest memories you have of music in your house.
Oh man, actually a jackass at the time because I was I was not interested in music actually when I was young. I was a dancer. I was there. I started dancing, and my father always had this guitar that I got there somewhere in the studio. It was a Kingston. I don't know even if it exists in the music stores. So it's a guitar similar to a Telecaster, a
Mm.
Fender Telecaster, and it was a fake Telecaster. So I started to do music, but I started always to do my own music. I didn't start with the cover. Sometimes you start to playing something just to play the song that you like or the band that you prefer. And I just started to write my own songs, and I think it was 15 years. I had 15 years, and my mother and my father, they were always followers of music. I mean, my mother always listened to Italian music mostly. My father rock music, funky music, and he was a DJ in the 80s. So music never misses in the house.
Yeah.
And I just started to write my own songs, and I was a guitar player. I was a rhythm guitar at the first time, but then I grew up in a little bit a chaos place, as I said it before. I was younger, growing up in a suburb of Naples that is called Villarica. It's really near to Scampia. I don't know if you know Scampia. Gomorra. You know
Yes.
Gomorra?
Yes. Yes.
The TV series.
Yes.
And it's quite near. So it's not been easy. I had some problems with my adolescence, with some familiar problems. And I had to grow up a little bit on my own. So music is the only thing that kept me in life somewhere.
Now you're in Lombardy now.
Yep.
What's the rock and metal scene like in Italy?
In Italy, it's complicated
Mm.
actually, because I don't know if it's rock music really existed in Italy. Maybe in a short wave in the 70s, maybe. Now it's complicated to be a musician of every kind of music in Italy, because music is not a business anymore. It's just something that you have on the back of your ear, like a music that you hear in the elevator, to understand.
Yes.
Nobody listen to the music. Listen, not just hear the music, just
Right.
listen for the real music. And it's actually, I think they have a different approach for music, especially for rock and metal music. I think is in the North Italy, there's a lot of possibilities to play, to go even in the North Europe to play. It's easier because you're there. In the South, I think there are more artists very good musicians, but not the exact mentality to go forward in music. And sometimes it's a pity for me because I come from the south, and when I hear this, it's not good, I think. But Italy is full of artists and a lot of metal bands that are really, really good, and they just stay on the shadow because now music is just someone that pick you, they consume you, and then they throw you away. That's the music right now.
Yeah, I've had a bunch of Italian bands and artists on Violet Blend from Florence, Souls of Diotima. I've had on here
Mhm.
on the podcast, and also up in your region too. And the common theme I'm hearing from them that is just what you said. And you mentioned elevator music, that it's more of a pop country, and of course the great classical and
Mm,
opera always going back in history, but not most of those artists and bands like to play in other countries because they
yeah.
don't get the same reception as they do. And also the comment I heard was too that the Italians don't come out to the rock shows as much to support, right?
Yeah, exactly. I think it's such a shame because we
Yeah.
got a lot of good musicians, a lot of good musicians. It's like Italy is it's quite planted,
Yeah.
to the old music, pop music. Now there's this trap, damn trap that I hate. I
Mm.
hate trap music, and now it's even in Italy. I don't know what to say. I'm found myself thinking about when reggaeton was on. I
Yes.
prefer reggaeton to trap now, and it's so damn full. This
Mm.
kind of thing, I don't understand.
Mm. All right, let's talk about your big break on The Voice of Italy. Your performance of Black Dog was a viral moment. What was going through your mind that night when all the judges turned?
Oh man,
Had to be
there was
incredible.
there was a moment before I came up to the stage. I was in the back with all the operators and stuff. And I remember that I thought to myself, okay, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna come back home. I don't want to do it because before me there was a girl that was rejected. So I just started to do, oh my God, I'm gonna be rejected.
Mm.
I don't want to be here. I want to be home. But then I don't know why something came up to my mind, and I said, this is the only moment that I can prove myself. So I just go up to the stage and do my thing. That's what I thought. The only thing that I had in mind because it's not about the fame, I never cared about these kind of things. I think music for me is a message, and I want to deliver my message. And I thought, okay, the more I have people to listen, it's good. So I thought, okay, I'm going to this talent show. Let me try this way and gain more people to listen to my music. That's what I think. It worked for me.
Yeah, you crushed it. And if you haven't watched that yet, watch that video of the performance on The Voice of
Very
Italy
true.
and watch the reaction of the judges when she gets into that song. It's incredible. It's
One
great.
one of the judges thought that I was a man. Yeah.
So you did Black Dog. You also performed
Mhm.
classics like Back in Black, Smoke on the Water on the show. What was it like bringing those legendary songs to a mainstream audience that wasn't always into rock?
No, no, actually, we was in the first night um, in Italy. It's so difficult to put this kind of music on TV. I was amazed about that. I've been very lucky with all the choices that they've made because they chose what you have to think. You just say, okay, I can do this song, this song, this song, this song. So you put up a list on, and they choose for you the kind of style that you can do. So I was really, really lucky for the choices that we made for me. because I've done Lithium from Nirvana in live show, and it was amazing. I enjoyed so much. I had my bad moments in the talent, but now I'm good. It's okay. I think I've been lucky to be in a talent show in Italy where it's difficult to put rock and metal in, and they give me a really good songs, I think.
Yeah, you came so close to the final. What lessons
Yeah.
did you take from that experience moving forward into your career?
I think the first big one lesson is how to stay on a stage. Because in a first place, I was so shy before the talent that my mood upon the stage to present all the tracks that we're going was kind of like that. Next song is, and I go out.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was my way. Now I put on all the show. I want people to laugh, to enjoy all the moments that they come from us. So I want them to enjoy. It's kind of a party when you're doing music. So you have to make people feel something, sadness, happiness. Melancholy, I don't know, every kind of emotions that a human can feel. I want them to feel everything. So now I'm capable of that. I think I'm capable of that, and that was a lesson very important for me because in the past I was not able to communicate with people on the stage. I was on my own world and I cannot do it.
You turned down record companies that wanted to change who you are, and instead you chose to self-produce. What gave you the courage to take that independent path?
Just because I'm mad.
Don't mess with Ira.
No, I'm totally out of my mind. I got two people inside me. I don't know. No. In the past, they tried to change me. They present this kind of project that was the exact copy of another Italian artist. So I didn't want to be like that. I just said no. I don't like this style. I don't like these rules that you put in. I don't want to change my kind of clothes, my kind of style. I have to sing like that, and don't want to say this kind of lyrics. I don't like that, and they got all the profits from all the projects. So I said, why should I say yes now? And okay, maybe gain a little bit of fame, but then I could not watch myself in the mirror again, you know?
Yeah.
When you go down to a path like that, it's a choice. I don't judge. It's a choice, but you have to be very very focused, I think, to do what they are saying, and it's not natural for me. It's not natural for me to follow rules in general, but that's the problem with me. I cannot follow rules. It's a problem for me. That's my curse, you know. So, and but I'm happy to choose to be choose another path. You know, I'm happy because I got my own world. I got fans that loves what I do in the way I do it. And now I got the musicians that believe really in the project. I've got a lot of people by my side. I've got my studio. I can do my own things and don't have to follow the rules from anything. Last album, Tutti i colori dell'ira, that it's in English, it's All the Colors of Ira, and it was mixed. Usually, you cannot do. People will say that you cannot do an album half Italian, half English. You have to do it or in Italian or in English. I didn't give a fuck, so I've done it in my own way, and I'm happy to do all the stuff that I want to do.
And your fans have come through for you too. They've
Yeah.
played a huge role in crowdfunding your albums. How does it feel knowing your community literally helped make your music possible?
I think that they got the message because life now is, and I think most people are really empty now. empty. They're just, how can I say, dolls. They look to me like dolls,
Mm.
without feelings, especially the new generation. They don't feel emotions like we do. I mean, I'm from 89, so
Mhm.
I feel it in a totally different way, and I think that's important to communicate with people. And don't know, that's my kind of point of view. I think it's important to leave a message, and the people that listen to my music, sometimes they totally distant from rock metal. They just listen to what I say, and I think this is the most important part for an artist to communicate with people.
What is next for you musically? I know you're working on an album. Can we expect an album next year?
Yeah, I'm working on a fourth album for the next year, and I'm also working to an EP that will be out, I think, in middle of the end or the end of December.
All right, so an EP
Yeah,
coming and then an album next year. And then, of course, the next
yeah.
question, what about touring next year?
Yeah, I hope to do a good tour in Italy and outside of Italy. I hope someday to come to play in America. Why not? It's not
Yes.
easy, but I hope to do it. It's been a dream in my mind. America, in Finland or in Sweden. I don't know.
Well, we'd
I'm
love to
trying
see.
to I'm trying to put all the the places that I want to be.
Yeah, well, we'd love to see you here in America too. All right, Ira, I'm going to wrap up here with our little lightning round of questions. Let's start with first thing that comes to mind here. The first
Yeah.
album you ever owned. What was it?
Oh, you mean mine?
Yeah, the first album you ever bought and owned.
Oh, I was not a buyer, I always use the music from the internet. I used to download it.
Or
Um,
download, yes.
Shame on me, shame
No,
on me.
no.
But I think the first physical album was a CD from Tony Iommi. There was an album that he's done all collaborations, and it's called Yummy.
Yeah.
It's a gray one, and it's called Yummy. And I think it's a very, very good album. I put it a lot still now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think this was the first one. Yeah.
What is your favorite Italian food dish when you're on tour?
Oh God, I
Hmm.
will hate. I eat everything. I eat literally eat everything. I'm like, don't know. Let me think about it. Well, of course, I know it's a cliche, but I love Napolitan pizza.
Napolitan pizza.
Napolitan pizza, it's in my heart.
Oh yeah.
So, but if I'm outside, I think a good meat, it's a perfect start for me.
Led
Meat
Ze
is it's my love.
Led Zeppelin or AC/DC?
Oh, Led Zeppelin,
Yeah.
without any doubt.
If you're ever doing karaoke, what is your go-to song to do in karaoke?
Oh, I love to do stupid songs on karaoke. I've been to Japan. I've been to Japan this year in March, and I started to do it all the stupid song or Italian songs that I don't know. I don't know why, just to play.
Yeah.
So sometimes, of course, the first thing that you do outside of Italy in the karaoke, it's l'italiano.
Yeah. Yes.
L'italiano is the base. So,
Have you
but
done La Donna Mobile?
sorry?
Have you done La Donna Mobile?
La donna è mobile. Oh, it's cool. It's cool to
Yeah.
do it. It's my next choice for my next karaoke.
You would crush that one too, definitely. What is the one dream festival you would love to headline?
Mm, maybe walking.
Yeah. Yeah. I had a
Walking.
feeling you were
Oh,
going to say that one.
Hellfest. Hellfest is pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Hellfest is pretty good. Sweden Rock Festival. One of
Yeah.
these three.
Yes. All great festivals. One word that describes Ira Green on stage.
On stage.
What would be the one word that to describe you?
Oh man. Uh, Maybe I cannot say it in English, you know? Mm, I think crazy. Crazy
Crazy.
is the most part of the time, yeah.
Crazy on stage. There she
Something
is on
something they could,
stage right here.
yeah, that you cannot take power on,
Yeah.
you know, that you
Hmm.
know what's my next move. Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
this is my description.
She is Ira Green. She's got new music coming. Look out for an EP that is coming before the end of the year, and then an album next year. Touring. Watch out for those dates on social as well for Ira when she announces a tour for next year in 2026. Ira Green, from her fearless independence to her unforgettable voice, she's proven time and again that she's not just performing rock, she is living it too. Again, check out all of her music. Check out that performance on The Voice of Italy, where she absolutely crushes it. Ira, thank you so much for joining me.
Oh, thank you, Steve. It's been a pleasure for me to be here.
Thank you. And thanks for tuning in to another episode of the Metal Queens podcast. Until next time, keep it loud, keep it heavy, and keep celebrating the queens of metal. I'm Steve Richards. Thanks for watching.